This is the Benchwarmers Trivia Podcast. We have assembled the world's finest sports and trivia dorks to prove once and for all that we are just as bad at this as we were at sports.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Benchwarmers Trivia Podcast, sports trivia for those of us who rode the pine. I'm your host, Dan. Today's game will be pitting the Benchwarmer team of Eric and Scott against newcomers Levak and Gaz from 104.5, the team in Albany, New York. So Levak and Gaz, just why don't you tell us a little bit about yourselves, what you've been doing on the radio out there, and give us your team name, if you would.
Well, we're going to go with Levak and Gaz because Gaz is boring and he's a very corporate-driven human being. So he wants to use the name of the show. We were going to come up with something fun like Sparks and Flapjacks, but this is what Gaz decided to do. So that's where we are.
Yes, that's what we're deciding to do. We're both from upstate New York. Levak is a capital region native through and through. I'm originally from Syracuse, and I've hosted trivia before. Levak plays trivia. I think we're going to be really good tonight. I feel very confident in our abilities.
Don't raise the bar. Keep the bar low. Keep the bar low.
Okay, medium bar.
Now, see, medium bar would have been a great team name right there.
No,
we're going with Levak and Gaz. It's too late to change it now.
All right. So nobody likes Sparks and Flapjacks? Nobody liked that. Okay. All right.
I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Those other voices you've heard are that of Eric and Scott. Eric and Scott, how y'all doing tonight? And I need your team name, please.
So I was doing some research prior to coming down into my dungeon, and I put on Mighty Ducks and forgot how terrible it was. It's so bad. It's so bad.
The first one's the worst one.
The third one gives it a run for its money. So
the movie for children.
Well, I was a kid. No, but I'm sitting there watching, and it's towards the end, and my wife just hasn't said anything the entire movie, and just chimes in. She's like, "Didn't this give you goosebumps the first time you saw it?" And I just slowly turned and looked at her, and I'm just like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, there's nothing in this movie that would give anybody goosebumps.
By the way, how much inner city hockey is going on in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area? I'm going to tell you, I'm from there. Not much.
There it is.
Scott, how about you? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm on cloud nine. I've gotten back-to-back games. I've gotten a hockey question right. So that means nothing to Levak and Gaz here, but I don't get those right ever. And I've been studying, and I'm getting them right now, Eric. So you
too.
Just sit back. just sit back. I'll handle these hockey questions.
All right. I'm not answering any of them.
Right. Exactly. So, that's.
Guys, hockey's on you, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
As long as you got one on the team, you're usually pretty good. But I'm trying not to be an anchor in that area. But Dan, we're all representing New York tonight. So our team name, we're going to go with Empire State of Mind.
Trying to make me sing, aren't you?
Okay.
If you want to rap it, go for it.
No, it's not going to happen. Just for you. All right, so we have Levak and Gaz versus the Empire State of Mind. So now on to our rules. We're going to be starting off with the tailgate to warm up the teams. This will be followed by 4 quarters of play, each with a different trivia style. The styles of quarters 1 through 3 will change from show to show, and I'll explain them as we go along. Like any good sporting event, we will have a halftime show after the second quarter with entertainment questions pertaining to sports. And the fourth quarter, our teams will wager from their points that they have accumulated to see who are today's clipboard captains, to be honored like the true benchwarmers they are. All right, let's get this game underway. It's time for the tailgate, consisting of 3 warm-up questions for 10 points each. Let's get you all warmed up. Tailgate round number 1. The MLS currently has 26 franchises, but will expand to 30 teams in the next 2 years. I'd like you to name any one of the cities that are slated to get a new MLS franchise in the next 2 years.
No, Scott.
Not a hockey question. I don't know.
We could check in though.
All right, Empire State of Mind is checked in. Levak and Gaz, you can talk it out.
Okay. I have no idea. So my thought is Kansas City because everyone seems to love Kansas City and everyone wants to pop up a team there of some variety. And Pat Mahomes would probably play for them.
I like it. I agree. I'm ready to lock it in.
Checking in Kansas City. Empire State of Mind. What was your answer?
So Bombeck's gonna enjoy this. Soccer's a great game. I don't care what anybody says, but so I'm pretty up to date with most of my soccer, and I know that Miami and Nashville are the next two to get a team, so we're checking in with Miami.
Miami. Okay, well, no points are going to be awarded this time. Kansas City's actually, Sporting Kansas City's been around for a little while, and Inter Miami just started this last season, in the 2020 season. The 4 cities that will be getting them in the next 2 years will be Austin, Charlotte, Sacramento, and St. Louis.
St. Louis is my second thought. Oh,
that is all right, though. This is just the warm-up round. Let's go to the second question. So let's see if you can do much better on this one. Question 2 in the tailgate round. Joey Chestnut just broke his own world record for the most hot dogs consumed in 10 minutes. How many hot dogs did he consume at the 2020 Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Championship to accomplish this feat?
We have checked in.
All right, Levak and Gaz have checked in. Empire State of Mind, go ahead and talk this one out.
Eric, I spent 4th of July up in Lake George getting unbelievably sunburnt, so I don't know. I don't remember.
It's in the 70s.
76.
I don't think it is.
Oh, Eric's going into his mind palace. He's going to see it.
Yeah.
You hear Blue Bayou when you're in there? Or?
No, but singing helps me get stuff out. So if anybody wants to,
okay.
Honestly, it does.
Right.
It's 74, 75. So I'll let you pick between the two, Scott.
We're going to go 74.
All right.
Checking in 74. Levak and Gaz, what did you say?
Go ahead, guys. This is your boy.
75.
75 hot dogs is what Levak and Gaz says, and they are exactly right. It was 75, breaking his own record of 2 years ago of 74.
I thought this was Price is Right. That's why I went 75.
$1.
We've had a tradition 5 years in a row having Joey Chestnut on the show on the 4th of July or close to it. So that was a good one for us.
Yeah.
Nice.
He has a restraining order against Gaz, though, so we might not be able to get him next year.
Only 100 yards.
That's almost spitting distance. You'd be fine. Question 3 in the tailgate round. In 2019, who became the first WNBA player to win the league's MVP award with 2 different teams, winning it with the Washington Mystics and earlier with the Chicago Sky?
No, I think that's right.
All right. You want to lock it in?
Yeah.
We're going to lock in.
All right. Levak and Gaz have checked in. Empire State of Mind, go ahead and talk it out.
My WNBA knowledge is about as vast as Scott's hockey knowledge.
So it's great.
It's getting better. It's getting better.
Yeah. Skylar Diggins, I know she played for the Sky, and I know she went somewhere else. I don't know if it's Washington or not. I know she took a year off.
Is Cheryl Swoops still in the league?
No.
Lisa Leslie, she done too?
Yeah, she's done.
I feel like I just watched them play.
Daryl Miller's still around, so she's still.
Oh, all right.
I don't think I have a better answer than that. Like, Chicago was one of the newer franchises, like 5, 6, 7 years ago, when they switched some cities up and did some different things. So it's not like an older player that would have played for Chicago previously because they weren't around. You know what I mean? So it's not like Diana Taurasi or Sue Bird or anyone like that because they predate the franchise.
Well, if that's the first name that came to your head, I'm good with it.
I know she plays for Chicago, and I know she plays somewhere else now, and she's one of the better players in the league. So
better than Cheryl Swoops?
As of right now, okay. Probably.
All
She'd
right.
probably cross her up right now. But
all right. Well, let's
not back in the day, Cheryl Swoops. We're gonna check in with Skylar Diggins.
Checking with Skylar Diggins and Levak and Gaz. What did you guys get?
We're gonna check in with Deladonna.
Elena Deladonna.
Points given out to one team on this one, and that is Elena Deladonna. Very good for Levak and Gaz there.
The only reason I know that is because she just she wanted to be excused from their bubble, and they said no because she has Lyme disease. It's the only reason I knew it. I knew Lyme disease more than I knew the actual stats.
Heading into the first quarter, we have a score of Levak and Gaz with 20, and our own guys of Empire State of Mind with 0. Do you need me to give you another warm-up question, guys, or are we going to be all right?
My knees hurt. I need an ice bath.
Well, today's first quarter will be the Dean's List.
Oh, it's over now.
For this quarter, there will be 3 lists containing 10 items where the teams will go back and forth guessing the items on the list. If a team guesses incorrectly at any point in a list, the other team can attempt to finish the list out. Either team is allowed 1 mulligan to be used after an incorrect guess. Each item is worth 10 points. Our first item on the Dean's List, I'd like you to name the 10 cities that contain the universities that are members of the NCAA's Big 12 Conference. I'm looking for the cities' names. Levak and Gaz, you're our guests, and you will go first.
Okay, we're going to go with Lubbock, Texas.
Lubbock, Texas is correct.
All right, we're going to check in with Austin, Texas.
Austin, Texas, also correct.
Norman, Oklahoma.
Norman, Oklahoma is correct.
We're going to go with Fort Worth, Texas.
Fort Worth, Texas is correct.
You made his baby cry. I hope you're happy.
Not a fan of Fort Worth, huh?
Back to Levak and Gaz.
We're going to go with Morgantown, West Virginia.
Morgantown, West Virginia is correct. Ooh. Empire State of Mind.
Which one of those do you want, Scott? 1, 2, or 3?
The bottom one.
All right, we're going to go with Waco, Texas.
Waco, Texas is correct. Levak and Gaz.
We're gonna go with Ames, Iowa.
Ames, Iowa, also correct. Empire State of Mind.
All right, we're gonna go with Stillwater, Oklahoma.
Stillwater, Oklahoma is correct. Back to Levak and Gaz.
Just 2 more left, right?
There are 2 more left.
We're going to go with Lawrence, Kansas.
Lawrence, Kansas is correct.
The last one is Kansas State.
I know it's Kansas State. I'm trying to.
Manhattan.
Yep.
Manhattan, Kansas.
Manhattan, Kansas is correct. Congratulations, gentlemen. You ran that category. Very good.
If I'm being honest, Gaz ran that category on our side. I had like 1 or 2 maybe.
Yeah, it was Gaz versus Eric.
Thank you, NCAA football 2000 through 2000, whenever they ended.
All right, next time I'll do the MAC. Let's see how that one goes.
Which one? Because Deanna's in the MAC. We can do that.
That's right. The MAC.
That's right.
No, we'll do the MAC.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Fine.
All right, our next list. I would like you to name the last 10 unique managers of the New York Yankees. That means if a name has been said once, it will not come up again. So you'll disregard any times that they would have come up in the last 10 after that. And we'll start with Empire State of Mind.
Might as well go with the easy one there. Any of the easy ones.
I was going to say they're all easy. You pick one. I don't care.
Let's just go Joe Torre.
Joe Torre from 1996 to 2007 is correct.
I'll go with the current manager, Aaron Bleeping Boone.
Aaron Bleeping Boone from 2018 to the present is correct. I actually have Aaron Bleeping Boone written on
Well
here.
done, sir. Well done.
Just go with Girardi. Joe Girardi.
Joe Girardi from 2008 to 2017 is correct. Back to Levak and Gaz.
I'm going to go with Gaz's favorite all-time manager, Buck Showalter.
Buck Showalter from 1992 to 1995 is correct.
We're going to go with Billy Martin.
Billy Martin in 1988 is correct.
Sweet Lou Piniella.
Sweet Lou Piniella in 1988 is correct.
You sure?
Am I sure that he managed them, or am I sure that he's one of the last 10?
That he managed.
No.
Okay. I thought he did. I'm pretty sure he did, but I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, if he did, it would likely be one of the last 10 just based on the years that he would have done it.
I'm pretty sure he's in that Seinfeld rant.
Okay. Seinfeld Seinfeld knowledge.
Billy Martin.
So, yes, Lou Piniella,
But is
Billy
he in
Martin.
But is he in that rant because he was a player? Because
It was people, all the people Steinbrenner fired. I'm pretty sure this name came up, so we're going to check in with Bucky Dent.
Bucky Bleepin' Dent.
Bucky Dent from 1989 to 1990 is correct. Levak and Gaz.
You feel good about that one, guys?
No, I don't.
I'll do it anyway. I'll do it. Yogi Berra.
Yogi Berra from 1984 to 1985 is correct.
Yeah! Let's go!
Again, I legit just sent that to Scott.
So there's only 2 more left.
There are 2 more left, and we're going back to Empire State of Mind to see if they can get one.
I'm listening to that rant in my head one more time. Hold on.
He ends it with Buck Showalter. Wait, you didn't hear that from me, George.
Hold on. Let me send you a name. For some reason, it just popped in my head. I don't know how to spell it.
Ooh, that's a name. Trying to think of the years that it would have been, right? Because
We're going back to 80 something, right?
I mean, we're probably going to touch. We got to probably get into the late 70s, right? Maybe.
I mean, I don't have a better name than that.
Yeah, I keep thinking of like coaches and like, interim like base coaches and stuff like that maybe it would have ascended, but they didn't because.
Why am I spacing on that dude that Pedro Martinez threw to?
Don Zimmer. Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, if only. Yeah, let's go with yours because I don't have a better name than that.
All right. So for some reason I don't know why this name just popped in my head. Stump Merrill.
Stump Merrill from 1990 to 1991 is correct. There is 1 left on this list. Levak and Gaz, can you get it?
Man, what a pull with Stump
I know, man.
Wow.
I get.
And now the Don Zimmer thing's throwing me off on my guess. I don't like my guess.
I'm just gonna go with what you wrote down, guys. Because Joe McCarthy.
Joe McCarthy, not on the list. Now, you do have a mulligan if you'd like to use it, but there is only 1 left with 1 list to go.
No.
We'll hold on to that. I'm sure we'll need it soon enough.
All right. Empire State of Mind, can you finish off the list?
So the oldest baseball card that I own is a player that did eventually coach the Yankees. It was in like 1980 something. I don't know. I don't even know if it was that long. And that's the only name I got left. And that's going to be Dick Hauser.
Yeah, let's go with that.
All right.
Dick Hauser is not correct. Sorry about that. The one that you're missing started the 1989 season before he was replaced by Bucky Dent, and that would be Dallas Green.
Oh yeah, I never would have got it. I'm sorry. I bleed pinstripes, and I never would have got that.
Dallas Green.
No, that was still very impressive that you got 9 of them. The way that Steinbrenner used to go through managers.
I owe it to Seinfeld. That's literally half my list.
I knew I should have watched more Seinfeld.
I keep saying that every episode.
Yep.
There's like always something.
Based on our warm-up today, I do not have much faith in this last one, but let's try it anyway.
Uh-oh.
All right, here comes soccer.
I'd like you to name me the last 10 unique teams to win the MLS Cup. Or the other way we could say this question is name an MLS team. Let's see how that goes.
I like that one. I like that one better.
But we are going with the last 10 unique teams to win the MLS Cup. And again, that means that if they've won it twice before one of the last 10 is on here, then we will only count them 1 time. And we will be starting with Empire State of Mind on this one.
Yeah, and are we going cities, or do you need the? What do you need here?
I'll let you go with cities. That's fine.
Okay.
You want to go with the first one then, Eric?
Are we up?
Yeah, we're
Yes,
first.
you are up.
Oh, all right. Yeah, go ahead.
We're going to go with the Seattle Sounders.
Seattle Sounders just won it in 2019. Over to Levak and Gaz.
Did the LA Galaxy ever win one?
Are you asking me that, or are you checking in with that?
I was so convinced. I just told Levak, I'm definitely positive this team won in 2019. And he said that, I'm like, Ooh, maybe they didn't win. I'm gonna roll with the LA Galaxy and see what happens.
Go with it.
Okay, we're going with it.
LA Galaxy won in 2014. So yes, they are on the list. Back to Empire State of Mind.
I'm fairly confident, Scott. So
Yeah,
if you trust me on that,
I do.
All right, we're gonna go with Toronto FC.
Toronto FC won in 2017. Very good. Back to Levak and Gaz. You got another team in there, Gaz?
New York.
New York.
You need a nickname? I'll give it to you if you need it.
I don't need a nickname.
Okay.
I just need to know that you're checking it in.
Yeah, we'll check it in.
Okay, you're checking it in. New York is not on this list. However, you do have a mulligan that I'm assuming you're going to use right now.
Right, because we can't use it later. Yeah.
Yes, we will.
I almost used it after getting it right, just so we're clear. So we guess right now?
You can
Okay.
type it out if you need to too.
Go.
I feel more confident in that one you said, Levak, than mine.
Okay. I'm rolling with you on this one.
We're gonna go.
You were so confident about yours. Go with yours. Do it.
You think so? All right.
Yeah, why not?
I'm gonna go with Atlanta. Maybe Atlanta did win.
Atlanta United won in 2018. Very good. Back to Empire State of Mind.
How do you feel about those two?
I feel good about both of them, especially the one underneath Atlanta.
Whichever one you feel better about, go ahead.
We're going to go with Damon Lillard's favorite MLS team, the Portland Timbers.
Portland Timbers won in 2015. Back to Levak and Gaz. See if they can catch lightning in a bottle one more time here.
Or dare we say, can they catch fire with the Chicago Fire?
Chicago Fire, is that what you're checking in with?
Yeah.
Chicago Fire is not on my list.
Oh.
It was worth it just for the wordplay, though.
Was it? I think it was.
Yeah.
Empire State of Mind, feel free to try and finish out this list. There are 5 teams left.
Back to what Dan said, I'm pretty sure Sporting, Kansas City.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm sorry. Was that Gaz that said that in the first? Kansas City, I'm pretty sure won.
Sporting Kansas City does indeed have a team right now. They're not slated for expansion. And they did win in 2013.
Oh, gosh, you knew that and you got it wrong? How dare you? How dare
I
you?
didn't even know they were a team until 20 minutes ago. I thought. Did I say it?
You said it. You're the one who said they were.
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, you know, I did say that. You're right. I did say that.
He's got a newborn, guys. He hasn't slept in like a month.
That
so
wasn't
it's-
Fair enough.
I have 4 teams left.
Salt Lake or Colorado, Scott?
Neither one of them, I don't feel any better about one. Let's go with Salt Lake.
Okay, so was it Real Salt Lake?
Which is a stupid name, by the way. Real is the Spanish word for royal. And last I saw, there wasn't a whole lot of Spanish being spoken in Salt Lake. But Real Salt Lake is correct. They won it in 2009.
So let's go. Next is going to be my favorite MLS team, just because I'm an Avalanche fan. So I had to pick a team. So I just picked one close to my hockey team. The Colorado Rapids.
Colorado Rapids won in 2010. So that is correct. You have 2 left.
All right, I'm done.
Just throw City out there and hope that.
At Geek Bowl this year, I'm killing myself because I missed a question that I should have got. I'm there for sports, and pretty much that's it. And there was a sports question about the MLS, and I totally missed it. They gave like these Scrabble tiles that you had to like put the names out.
Yep.
And for some reason, Columbus Crew did not come to my head. So I'm not gonna let it slip away this time. So I'm gonna say I'm pretty sure they won. If we're going back to like early 2000s, Columbus won it early, I believe. So Columbus Crew.
Columbus Crew won in 2008, and that will put them on the list. There is 1 team left. By the way, we got all of those, Eric. My team got all of the Scrabble ones.
Did you? Yeah, thanks. Yeah. This is the worst finish we ever had there, so I'm probably never going back. I got nothing, Scott. I honestly, I don't even know if I could name a team that hasn't been named.
All right, so let's think of. Do we know any cities left that have Major League Soccer?
No, like I said, I think we touched on every team I know.
Okay.
If it's 2008,
there's a team in there's a team in New England, right? But they're bad, right?
New England. Is it Revolution?
I think it's Revolution, right?
Yeah,
but they're bad.
They're really bad.
I know
they're really bad.
Right. They're like the only New England team that is.
Yeah, that was like a thing I saw. No, actually, there's one more team. They're probably not that, but DC United I know is a team.
Yeah, didn't Freddie Adu? Isn't that what he signed back in the day?
Yeah. So we can go with that.
Yep.
DC United.
Checking in with DC United. They are not on my list. You
great.
do have your mulligan, so you can try to guess the last one more time.
You want to guess DC United one more time? Maybe it's,
Yeah.
See if they made it on the list this time.
Maybe Dan forgot.
Can we go with Columbus Crew again?
Ooh.
Is there like a St. Paul Wrecking Crew? See what I did there?
No, there is Minnesota United though, which again, why are they doing this? Why are they ripping off names from England and from?
They're so desperate
It's so bad. There's so many things they could have called themselves, but no, it's Minnesota United. There's already an Atlanta United, but let's do Minnesota United as well.
Well, they're more United.
Yeah,
You guys can guess Manchester United. Nobody said it yet.
True.
Oh, actually, the New York Red Bulls. I don't think they were around before, like in the years we need right now. But that's all I got.
Is that what you're checking in?
Or New York FC. Which one do you want?
Let's go New York FC.
There you go.
All right. Well, I had already told Levak and Gaz that New York was not on this list, and they still aren't.
What?
I'm watching guys in the corner like giving away. I'm like, don't move, stand still.
The last one was the least recent one in 2007, and that was the Houston Dynamo.
Oh no!
Right on the tip of your tongue, I'm sure.
No, no idea. No. I've been to Houston once. That's the best I can do with that one. God just left.
Well, after the first quarter, we have a score of Empire State of Mind has 170. Levak and Gaz is at 130. Close game. Moving into the second quarter, our second quarter is going to be the missing link.
Guys, take your shirt off for extra credit. You look like a caveman.
Hey. It's all about the views.
This quarter will consist of 5 questions with theme-linked answers. The teams will attempt to answer the questions and guess the theme. Each question is worth 20 points. If a team checks in first with the correct theme before the 5th question, they will earn 100 points. If the other team can still earn 50 points with a correct theme guess. If neither team has checked in with the correct theme before the 5th question, each team can earn 50 points with the correct answer to the theme after the 5th question. Question 1 in the missing link. Although it has now been broken, in 2004, this man set the NFL record for most yardage produced by a quarterback with 5,123 yards. This included 4,717 passing yards and 406 rushing yards.
Eric, I got a name for you.
Oh, I like that better.
You want to check in?
Yeah, Levak, let's check in too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll write it.
Levak and Gaz have checked in. So Empire State of Mind, you can talk it out.
Yeah, Eric, I'm pretty sure it's Steve McNair because he was co-MVP with Peyton Manning. And the rushing yards make sense.
It wasn't a lot. That's what.
Right. That's why I don't think it's
I said pick it first, and for 400, he would have had more than that.
McNair, Derek Mason had a big year that year for the Titans receiving.
Levak, did you just write 2 answers?
I wrote one. No, I wrote a second one to you after. But
Oh, crap. Hang on. I think I wrote 2 to Dan then. Sorry. Hang on.
You don't need to send them to me. I'm going to come to you, and you'll just tell me what you checked in. Okay?
Yeah, the only thing you need to send him is the theme answer, not the actual answers to the questions.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Wait, I don't.
Oh, I got it. Yeah. Okay. We're good. Okay.
Eric, do you not think it's Steve McNair?
I thought he was hurt in 04.
Isn't that the year he won co-MVP? Wasn't it 04?
No, I think that was like 01.
I mean, it's the rushing yards. So there weren't a lot of guys, rushing a lot, and it wasn't Donovan McNabb.
No,
not in 04.
Maybe.
I mean, I know they had a really good season that year. Like they had T.O.
Was that their Super Bowl year?
Yeah.
I like McNabb better than McNair now that I think about it. I think I think McNair was injured in 04. I think that's when he started to fall apart.
All right. I mean, we can go McNabb.
Yeah, let's check in McNabb.
Empire State of Mind is checking in Donovan McNabb. Levac and Gaz, what did you say for this one?
We said Mike Vick. And this is going to hurt if it's McNabb because I'm wearing a Syracuse shirt. So this is going to hurt if it's McNabb. I like that answer a lot.
All right. Well, it's not going to hurt. You don't need to worry about that. However, it also is not Mike Vick. Sometimes it helps to know the host. This was my boy Dante Culpepper.
Yes.
Ooh, man, that was tough. Oh, man, that was good.
Question number 2 in the missing link. This baseball Hall of Famer played for 2 teams in his career, was a 4-time Silver Slugger Award winner, and was named the MVP of the 1995 World Series, despite only playing in 2 of the 6 games.
Levac, I think I got this one. You like that one, Levac?
Yeah, go with it.
Okay. All right, I feel good about this one.
Levac and Gaza, you checked in?
Yeah, we're going to check in.
Okay. To Empire State of Mind, feel free to talk it out.
Okay, all right. So that's the Braves beating the Indians.
So if the Braves being at 2 games means it's a pitcher. That in my head. So he would have started.
No, but Dan said he won 4 Silver Sluggers, unless he won the pitching Silver Slugger.
Probably. I think he's trying to throw us off.
Okay. So
I like Glavine.
Maddox, Glavine, Smoltz.
I like Glavine.
I think it's Smoltz.
Glavine was a better hitter. That's why I like
know.
Glavine.
I know he was. That's true.
I don't think Smoltz wasn't really a hitter.
No, I don't ever remember him.
Yeah, I know Glavine's been a decent hitter.
Well, all right.
For his limited. And Maddox wasn't a big hitter either.
Well, it can't be Maddox because Maddox played for more than 2 teams. So yeah, Glavine makes sense, right? The Braves and the Mets. He didn't play anywhere else.
Yeah, I like it.
And Smoltz did, right? Detroit. Did he actually play Detroit, Boston, and Atlanta? So
did he ever play for the Padres? Why do I have him in the Padres?
Maddox did. Smoltz.
No. Smoltz, no?
I don't think so.
All right. Okay. I like Glavine.
All right.
So I don't think you're going to get me off that.
Let's do it.
All right. Tom Glavine.
Empire State of Mind is checking in with Tom Glavine. We're going to Levac and Gaz. What did you check in with?
We went with David Justice.
David Justice. One team is getting the points on this one, and that would be Tom Glavine.
Really?
Won 4 Silver Slugger Awards. And yes, Scott, you were right. They do give the Silver Slugger Award to every position. So he got it for the pitcher.
Well, the guys just turned his camera off so he could swear and throw things.
I was very convinced it was David Justice.
So far, the theme-linked answers are Dante Culpepper and Tom Glavine. Question 3, this former Golden Gopher wide receiver led the AFC in receiving touchdowns in 2012 and starred on an E! television show with his wife from 2013 to 2017.
Levac, we got this one. We actually met her. If we get this one wrong, we're really struggling.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm with you. You want to check it in?
All right. Yep. We both wrote the same thing. Yeah. All right, good.
All right. Levac and Gaz are checked in. Empire State of Mind. Who do you got?
Eric, what? Who's on E?
Why are you asking me?
It might be a tight end. This is right in your wheelhouse.
It's not a tight end.
This Golden Gopher wide receiver.
Hey, he could have been a hybrid.
Read that one more time, Dan. I don't think I got anything out of that question.
This former Golden Gopher wide receiver led the AFC in receiving touchdowns in 2012 and starred on an E! television show with his wife from 2013 to 2017.
Where did Eric Decker go to college?
It's 1,000% Eric Decker. He went to Minnesota.
There it is.
Yep. Checking in with Eric Decker.
Checking in with Eric Decker. Levac and Gaz. What did you check in with?
Eric Decker.
Eric Decker.
Eric Decker is the correct answer, so points all around on that one. The theme answers so far are Dante Culpepper, Tom Glavine, and Eric Decker. Be thinking about what those 3 could have in common. Question 4, not quite on the level of Phil Jackson. This NBA player coach, and executive, won 8 championships in his career, although one of those rings came at the expense of Jackson when they faced each other in the 1972 NBA Finals.
Scott, we can check in with that. That's good.
Yep.
Okay, Empire State of Mind has checked in, so Levak and Gaz, you can go ahead and talk it out.
Pat Riley's a good guess, but I'm starting to think it's Jerry West.
Okay. All right. You look confident and you're holding a baby. So those are 2 things that I've learned not to mess with.
Right, because I think Jerry West played in 72 because he's a player, I think he had said was the question. 8 times you got to think he won 5 rings as the executive of the Lakers. Did he get another 3 somewhere else? Maybe he's I feel better about Jerry West than Pat Riley.
Again, you're holding the baby. I'll acquiesce. I'll let you.
I want to go with Jerry. We're going to go with Jerry West. Lock it in. Final answer.
All right, checking in Jerry West. Empire State of Mind, what did you say?
We checked in with Pat Riley.
Well, one of you is getting the points on this one. And the answer is Pat Riley.
Oh, Schenectady's own Levak. I talked to you.
Lincoln High. Lincoln High right here in Schenectady.
You had me second guess our answer as soon as you said Jerry West. I'm like, it's Jerry West.
As soon as you said Schenectady at the beginning of the game today,
Right.
I thought, oh, they got an inside track on this one.
No.
Well, we did. But he used the
Levak out
baby
of
against me. It's not fair. Hold on, let me pick up a cat or something.
So our theme answers right now are Dante Culpepper, Tom Glavine, Eric Decker, and Pat Riley. Moving into question number 5. So before I ask this question, this will be your last chance to check in for the 100 points. Question number 5. This was the first Heisman Trophy winner to not be named a consensus All-American, and at 28 years old was also the oldest player to win the Heisman Trophy.
We're going to check in.
Levak and Gaz are checked in. Empire State of Mind, go ahead and talk.
Eric, is it Chris Weinke?
He was like 121.
Yeah. Right. I know he was really old, and I can see him not being the contested All-American. There was a lot of competition that year.
Yeah, let's go with Winky.
We're going to check in with Chris Weinke.
Checking in with Chris Weinke. Levak and Gaz, what did you say?
We also went with the ageless wonder, Chris Weinke.
Syracuse chief legend, Chris Weinke.
And points for both teams on this one, as the answer is Chris Weinke. Now we just have that matter of what the 5 answers had in common. I'll read them to you one more time. Dante Culpepper, Tom Glavine, Eric Decker, Pat Riley, and Chris Weinke. Feel free to lock in your answer to the theme when you have a chance.
Like one of those 2 guys.
I don't like any of these.
I feel good. I feel good. I feel strong.
Okay, I'm gonna roll with you on this one.
Okay, which one?
I'll roll with you on that.
Which one of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We're checked in.
Levak and Gaz have checked in their guess for the theme. That means that Eric and Scott, you can actually talk this one out.
Yeah, we got a lot to say. And I'm done.
I'm trying to think of what these 5 guys have in common.
Is there like a boy band where there's like Dante, Eric,
Dante and Tom, yeah.
Paul, and Tom, and Chris?
Sounds just like Color Me Bad, right? It's got to be.
Was it O-Town?
No, there's an Eric in O-Town.
See, I think we're getting there.
No.
What was that? What was that MTV boy band that they put together?
That's O-Town.
No, the fake one.
Together.
Chris Farley's brother. Yes,
They were called Together.
highly underrated.
Right? Seriously. I know my calculus. It says you.
Correct, right? This is.
We're going off the rails.
I don't think we're gonna get back on the rails.
We weren't on them. You can't get back on a train you weren't on, right? Actually, that sounds like a Denzel Washington movie that's waiting to happen.
I'll send him an email.
Russell Crowe will be in it as well.
Yeah.
Christian Bale, everybody,
So-
all of them.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do it. So Culpepper, should think teams wise, right? Played for
Culpepper went to where did he go to college? UFC or UCF?
Yes.
So that doesn't help.
Played for the Vikings, played for Miami.
Did he go somewhere else? He ended in Miami, didn't he?
I mean, he flamed out. I think so.
Where did Glavine end?
Mets.
Never played in Florida?
No. Eric Decker played for the Broncos and the Jets, and where he went somewhere else in the end.
Titans.
Yeah, Titans. Pat Riley's been a bunch of places.
Heat, Lakers, Knicks.
Yep. Chris Winkie was Panthers. I don't know if he went anywhere else.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting anywhere.
Nope.
Unless I don't know, maybe they all dated the same chick in high school.
Ooh.
Sorry, Mom.
Shoot, we were gonna say that.
Pat Riley and Eric Decker both dated the same chick in high school.
It's got to be like Cindy Crawford in Ageless Wonder. Then
Pat Riley pulls, all right? I don't care how white his hair is.
Yeah,
Chris Winkie is just as old as Pat Riley.
Exactly. They were
Jesse
roommates.
Hugs me. She'll hug anyone. So I'm just putting that out there.
There you go. Chris, Pat, Eric, Tom, Dante.
Were they all like bag boys at like a supermarket chain that I don't know about? I don't know. I don't think we're getting there. I'm just going to take a sip of this sour beer. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Eric, Pat, Chris, Tom, and Dante.
Did that do it, Eric?
I think they're all members of O-Town. I think the more you say those names together, they just go.
What's in that beer? How do you get it?
Right, yeah, right.
It's sour raspberry, so if anybody... All right, Scott.
I got nothing, man.
First thing that comes to your mind, all worked at a mobile gas station.
Yes. No, let's more broad. All worked at a gas station.
There you go. Not specific.
Yeah.
So you're saying they all worked at a gas station.
And I want you to prove to me that they didn't.
Correct. Overnight shift.
Cliff Clavin. 3 people have never been in my kitchen. That's all I know.
Actually, I could probably find out if Chris Winkie did because he's from my hometown.
I think he's there now, actually.
Okay, so we're really going with worked at a gas station for Empire State of Mind. Levak and Gaz, you sent me one. You said that they were high school pitchers. You are not correct, but you are a whole lot closer. And actually, you are pretty close.
Can I re-guess? I'm starting to think. Yeah. Now
you can give me another guess, but it's not going to be worth anything.
Right.
Did they all get drafted in the Major League Baseball draft?
They did not. Well, actually, you know what? No, they did not. They did not. However, the correct answer is, and you are really close on that one, they were all drafted into at least 2 different leagues.
Okay.
Dante Culpepper was drafted by the Yankees.
Yep.
Glavine was drafted by the LA Kings. Eric Decker was drafted twice by the Brewers and the Twins. Pat Riley was drafted by the Dallas Cowboys. And Chris Winkie was drafted by the Blue Jays.
Interesting.
Eric Decker is quite honestly the most beautiful man I've ever seen in real life. I'm just putting it out there. I'm comfortable saying it.
I've already staked claim to Gabriel Landeskog being the most handsome man I've ever seen. So
let's get a runway battle going. I'm ready.
I'm going to pull you all back here, gentlemen. Heading into halftime, we have a score of Empire State of Mind with 250, Levak and Gaz with 170, so still a close game. It is now time for the halftime show. There will be 5 entertainment questions pertaining to sports, with each question worth 20 points. First question in halftime is the Kenosha Comets and the South Bend Blue Sox are 2 of the 4 teams in the league featured in this 1992 film.
Nice, Levak. I was just typing that to you. That's a lot. Yeah, let's type that.
Okay, we're gonna check in.
Levak and Gaz are checked in. So Empire State of Mind, go ahead and talk it out.
Dan, give me that year one more time.
92.
1992.
I don't even know what it is yet, but I can already tell you I haven't seen it.
You've seen this. You've seen it. It's League of Their Own. I'm pretty sure it's League of Their Own. There was a South Bend team.
I do. You're right. There was definitely a South Bend team. I do remember that.
So yeah, let's check in with League of Their Own. Matt was there.
Not when the movie was filmed. When the actual All-American Girls Softball League started.
He was an innovator. He played for the team.
He was actually Tom Hanks' character, Jimmy Dugan, in that movie. Was actually.
Oh, I thought he was a snotty kid.
Oh wow!
Still well.
Yeah, still well.
The look he's making right now tells me I'm right. That's all I'm saying.
Empire State of Mind has checked in with A League of Their Own. Levak and Gaz, what did you say?
The same.
League of Their Own as well.
A League of Their Own. The other two teams that I did not mention were the Racine Bells and the Rockford Peaches, and that is correct. It is A League of Their Own. Very good.
It's one of my favorite Madonna songs at the end of that movie. Gets me every time.
Material Girl? It was weird that it happened at the end of that movie.
Like a Virgin.
Yeah, Like a Virgin was very oddly played.
Question 2. On July 11th of 2020, many non-sports fans and theater geeks were shocked to see which former Pistons shooting guard trending on Twitter, as they had assumed that his name was referencing an event that occurred 216 years earlier. With over 15,000 career points and only 3.4 assists per game, you could say that he was not throwing away his shot.
We can check in, Scott.
Yeah.
Levak, I already wrote the answer.
We both did.
Solely.
Yeah, we both wrote the exact
cool.
same thing. So I guess we're going to check it in.
Yeah.
Okay, so you both checked in right away. Levak and Gaz, what did you put down?
Rewrote Rip Hamilton.
Rip Hamilton. And Eric and Scott of Empire State of Mind, what did you say?
So I did see this on Twitter, and it first hit me. I'm like, why is Rip Hamilton trending? I'm like, I thought maybe he died. And then, but no, I'm like, then Hamilton just came out. So yeah, it's Rip Hamilton.
The correct answer here is Rip Hamilton, and the event that had happened 216 years earlier was the actual day that that I wonder, he's ageless, people. He is ageless.
Yeah, the math.
The actual day that Alexander Hamilton was killed by Aaron Burr was July 11th, and the theater crowd thought that R.I.P. Hamilton was trending on Twitter, as opposed to Rip Hamilton, who was actually trending because of his awesome face mask. Wow, the Twitterverse is weird. Question 3. In the first verse of their 1992 song, Scenario, A Tribe Called Quest calls out which legendary athlete for his inability to rap?
I got it.
Oh, nice. Nice, Levak.
I'm checking.
One of your favorite
Yeah,
athletes.
we're going to check it in.
Levak and Gaz has checked in, leaving Eric and Scott from Empire State of Mind to talk it out.
Not a big Tribe Called Quest guy, Eric?
This is my wheelhouse, kids. Welcome to Grandpa's age.
So I'm learning quickly that Dan and our music does not line up. So every music question he asks, I am nowhere near it.
Are you still upset about the Dirty Ron Reimer and Marty Schottenheimer thing that he pulled on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
What rhymes with scenario? DiMaggio? Vincent DiMaggio. I don't know.
that doesn't necessarily. I mean, that's just the name of the song. I don't.
Yeah, well, it's rap. They rhyme.
Braxton Berrios.
Braxton Berrios.
Rhymes with scenario.
Tribe Called Quest is rapping about Braxton Berrios and his prolific career 30 years later.
Dan will appreciate this. Shawn Michaels' old manager, Jose Lothario.
What a reference.
Wow. That was a pull. It's not right.
Yeah, no kidding.
Levak, let's change our answer.
You kidding? I'm going to ask for extra credit when I actually give the verse.
Ooh, there we go.
Oh, you have to give it now.
I'm in.
Well, not now.
Right.
You got to wait until they check in. But
I almost did. I
yes,
almost
need
fell
to
for
hear
that,
this.
Dan. I almost fell for that.
All right, Eric, he said legendary athlete. So
Check. Dan, can you read that one more time? I feel like I'm missing something.
I think I can. In the first verse of their 1992 song, Scenario, A Tribe Called Quest calls out which legendary athlete for his inability to rap?
What year would that be?
1992. That's like it's in between 91 and 93.
See that, so it's not that close to 2000.
Right? No.
All right.
Yeah, no. He said Tribe Called Quest, not Ja Rule. So it's not from 2000.
Oh, do you know he wrote a fictitious cookbook on how to cook in a microwave in prison?
Oh, nice.
Really?
No,
Is that still available? Amazon?
I thought it was real, but apparently it was just a joke, and I tried to buy it.
That's too bad.
I'm going to start sending Eric all kinds of like solicit emails. Would you like to buy this new cookbook I came up with?
I'm all in. Anybody. If Walter Matthau made a cookbook, I'm going to Google that and see if I can, hook up with that. 92. Who was great in 92?
Michael Jordan.
I think Michael Jordan can rap.
I think Michael Jordan can rap. He can do a lot of things. He can sort of hit a baseball.
Two sports.
Bo Jackson, Deion Sanders. You just want me to name two sport athletes? Is that
Yeah?
Okay.
Like legendary athlete.
We just did a whole round of two sport athletes.
Drew Henson. He should have been in that round. I would have got it if Drew Henson was in that missing link.
I think he's better than Brady.
Because I think it might be Bo Jackson.
Bo knows baseball. Does Bo know rap?
But I think they might be like they rhymed it like Bo.
Oh, scenario.
Yeah, it goes with the rhyming with scenario. Bo don't know how to rap, right?
I'm in.
Or Dion, which rhymes better?
Bo.
Okay. So it's either that or Braxton Berrios. You pick.
Now I'm thinking it's Jose Berrios. Oh, these twin guys, man. I know it's
Chichi Rodriguez.
Dana Barros.
Oh, why does that name sound familiar?
Because he played for the Celtics and Sixers.
I went to prom with her, actually.
I don't know.
Yeah,
my guess would be.
Let's end the agony.
All right.
We're gonna
pick whatever you want.
Check in with Bo Jackson.
Checking in with Bo Jackson. Levak, you want to take it away for us?
Bo knows this what, and Bo knows that what, Bo knows Jack what. He can't rap.
That is the correct answer, Bo Jackson.
Woo! I was sitting there, I'm listening to you guys work around, and I'm like, how dare you figure it out?
We need the beep, 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 backing into it. By the way, this has been one of the more fun episodes I've ever had the privilege to be on. So,
and I just want to say, Dan, I agree, Dan. This is my most favorite time on this podcast too.
Oh, yeah, this has been great. Oh, yeah, thanks. It only gets better. Question number 4. In a memorable scene from 1988's Bull Durham, the Bulls manager sends out his assistant coach to break up a 6-player conference on the mound. He ultimately finds out that they are discussing, amongst other things, what to get a friend for a wedding present. What does the coach, portrayed by Robert Wool, suggest always makes a nice gift?
We're gonna check this one in.
Yep, Levak's got it.
All right, Levak and Gaz are checked in, meaning that Empire State of Mind, you can talk this one out too.
Well, if you listen to our latest episode, you would know that Eric has never seen Bull Durham, so he is of no help here.
Who's never seen a Kevin Costner baseball movie?
I have now. One.
It wasn't Bull Durham, though.
It was not. It was draft day.
What we didn't find out in that episode, because everyone jumped down Eric's throat, so I kind of got out scot-free, pun intended, was that I've also never seen Bull Durham.
Oh.
But, hey, I have more of an excuse than you. I wasn't alive when it came out, at least.
I don't think I was either.
I don't appreciate your ageism.
See?
I don't know. A wedding gift.
Dishwasher. I just bought one. That's the only reason I have that in my head. I just had to buy. That's how I know I'm old. I bought a dishwasher.
Okay. I don't have anything better.
I didn't get one for my wedding, and it would have been great.
I have replaced a dishwasher that I bought. So how about that?
He wins. And
I divorced mine. Oh.
Oh. Make sure that makes the final
and
count.
there it is.
Please send all hate mail to Tom Gaz at 1045.
Wait a second.
Eric, we can check in with
All right, let's go ahead with that.
All right, what are you checking in with? You checked in with
I don't know, pick an appliance.
dishwasher?
Yeah, we'll go dishwasher since Eric just got one.
Never a good sign when the host laughs after he asks what you checked in with. Okay, you checked in with dishwasher. Levak and Gaz, what always makes a nice gift?
Gaz, candlesticks make a nice gift.
Candlesticks always makes a nice gift. That is correct. Candlesticks always make a nice gift. You have no excuse for not having seen this movie, but you could have gotten this without actually having seen the movie, because this clip is shown at baseball parks across the nation on the scoreboard all the time, especially when there's a conference going on the mound.
Yep.
I was told I couldn't go to any baseball games this year. I don't know.
A lot of us were told that we couldn't do that.
Oh, way to go, sheep.
Yeah.
Question 5. On the 1995 mix album Jock Jams, track 1 is a 25-second spoken word clip that overlaps into track 2. Who speaks the words on this track?
Ooh, Zach, I have a wild guess for you. Ooh.
What's your guess? Oh, I don't like yours at all.
Okay, we'll go with yours then. All right, we'll lock yours in.
Hold
That's
on.
fine.
Just let's think it through a little bit.
Was it?
I'm almost positive.
Track 1?
Yeah.
Track 1?
Yeah.
All right, let me toss another wild name at you. No?
No.
All right, I'll go with yours. You feel confident in that one. I feel like number 2 and 4 are on that album. I'll go with your answer though, because you feel that was your first name that popped to mind. So I'll roll with your answer. I'll lock it in.
All right, Levak and Gaz are checking in. Empire State of Mind. What do you think?
Eric, this is all you. So
Berman is on one of them. Dick Vitale is on one of them. I'm going to say the wrong first name, because his brother is a ring announcer now too. Is Buffer.
Michael Buffer.
Is it Michael Buffer? Who's
That?
Bruce?
Yeah.
Is the
Michael Buffer is like, let's get ready to rumble.
He's the original one, right?
Yes.
All right.
That would that would make sense. To open
that
up
one makes
an album.
I think Dick Vitale's like later, and Chris Berman I think is like a sound and maybe in a different one too. So I think I like Michael Buffer better.
Yeah, I mean it's a good way to open up a Jock Jams mixtape.
And I remember I know he's in one of them too. So it's one of the 3.
Okay.
And that makes the most sense.
I feel best. Let's check in with Michael Buffer.
Checking in with Michael Buffer. Levak and Gaz, what did you say?
I think I screwed this one up, so I'll take the heat on this one. I was thinking Vince Lombardi. I thought it was motivational. I think it was Vince Lombardi. That's what we locked in.
Now I'm almost 100% sure it's Chris Berman, and I think he says, "And look at him go, and look at him go. He could go all the way," and then they go to the song.
But we did check in with Vince Lombardi. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, one team is getting points here. It does start out with "Let's get ready to rumble," and then it turns into.
What? I think it's because I blacked out every high school dance, and that's where that played a lot. So.
Wow.
So yes, Michael Buffer is correct, and we're going to have to edit that entire part out because I will get sued by Michael Buffer for saying that.
Right.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Dan, did you get my message, by the way?
Yes, and I love you too.
Oh, thank you.
He says that's all the hosts, dude. Don't fall.
Heading into the second half, we have a score of Empire State of Mind 330, Levak and Gaz 250. Still keeping things close. This has been a great game, gentlemen. We'd like to now take a minute to invite you to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at BenchwarmersTP. We also have a Facebook group for fans of the pod called The Bench. Join us there to comment on the latest episodes and share cool sports facts and trivia. And if you'd be willing to rate and review us on iTunes or Stitcher, we'd greatly appreciate the support so that other people may find this podcast. Thanks. Now, on to the second half. Today's third quarter will be pre- and post-game. For this quarter, there will be 5 before and after style questions. For example, if I said, what all-time leader in receptions for the Indianapolis Colts was a Notre Dame safety drafted by the Minnesota Vikings, the answer would be Marvin Harrison Smith. Each question is worth 20 points. Question number 1. This former Virginia Cavalier spent his entire NFL career with the team that drafted him in the first round in 2006 and also had 6 consecutive 20-win seasons in his 21-year MLB career.
Eric, I got it. We can check in. You'll trust me on a pre and post game, right? Come on.
No, not lately.
Yeah, thanks to you, but you're on my team now. We're checked in.
All right.
Empire State of Mind is checked in, despite Eric not knowing what the answer is yet. Levak and Gaz, feel free to talk this one out.
Well, that makes 3 of us.
Yeah, I'm struggling on this one because I'm thinking about Virginia Cavalier players that have been drafted. I thought he said NFL career. So when I think about Virginia football, I think about the Barbers. I think about Matt Schaub, Chris Canty, Heath Miller. Heath Miller's a Virginia player. I think he might be 06.
So like we're talking 6 consecutive 21 seasons in Major League. 21 seasons. So who are we talking? We're talking about like ace stuff. We're talking about like a.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a. I don't even know if it's Heath Miller. I'm just trying to think of Virginia football players off my head, and Heath Miller's the only one who's.
No, that's why I'm looking back. I'm thinking of baseball players who are that good. This is tough, and this is the first one. It's only going to get better. How many pitchers do we know like that had 6 21 seasons? You know what I mean? Like
I know.
And their first name can be a last name.
Dude. He said Virginia Cavalier too. There's nobody else that's jumping out to me. Maybe like a linebacker I'm missing or something. Like Patrick Willis is not from Virginia. Is there a linebacker like a big time? London Fletcher's from John Carroll. I'm trying to think of maybe a defensive.
It's not like
guy
a Roger. There's like a Carlos Rogers, Roger Clemens.
I don't know, man. Maybe
Clayton Kershaw. Is their last name is Clayton?
I don't know, man.
I just make one up. Max Clayton Kershaw. There it is. Think you guys? We're not getting any closer.
All right, Max. We're gonna go with
John Clayton Kershaw in honor of the professor.
Okay.
John Clayton Kershaw. I'd love to see John Clayton playing in the NFL. I'd love to see that. He knows everything about it, but okay. So we're going with John Clayton Kershaw. Empire State of Mind, what did you check in with?
It's what I checked in with, just Scott.
Wow.
Guys, I'm surprised you didn't come up to Brickashaw Ferguson as the Virginia draft pick because he got drafted so early that year. The answer is DeBrickashaw Ferguson Jenkins.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
My roommate went to same high school, Freeport High School, New York Jets. That's a good one. Wow, that was good.
And the answer is DeBrickashaw Ferguson Jenkins.
Very nice.
Scott just threw me under the bus there and just.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Dan said my stupid answer like 12 times just to really make sure everybody knew what an idiot I was. There's enough to go around, Eric.
I love that answer, John Clayton. I hadn't heard John Clayton's name in forever.
I love that little guy. He looks like an extra from DuckTales.
Yeah, he does. Question 2. Named after the president who was in office when he was born, this Philly recorded 30-win seasons 3 years in a row and is currently a starting shortstop and all-star in the American League East.
Man, I'm blank, dude.
Really? I feel like I've heard that as somebody's name before.
That's it. You helped me get there.
All right, Empire State of Mind is checking in. So Levak and Gaz, you can go ahead and try to talk this out.
Dude, I got Levak. I'm struggling here. Three 30-win seasons. I keep thinking about 2 Philly pitchers. I'm not even sure if one of them played for the Phillies. I got Tug McGraw and Denny McClain are the first 2 pitchers that keep popping in my mind. None of those work in this scenario. And I'm like, how old school of a pitcher can this be for the Phillies that is going this far back to get a 30-win season? Then I'm thinking, like, who got 31 seasons? Cy Young? Like, no, it can't be it. Like, I can't even think of a pitcher that could have been that good for that long. Like,
I mean, yeah, you're definitely going back in the day because nobody even gets the chance to start that many now. God, I hate
Three-Finger Brown. Like, what?
Listen, I literally have just come up with like one that works, and it doesn't even make sense, and it's like Woodrow Wilson Ramos. Like that's like, and it doesn't even work, but it's the closest thing I've been able to come up with.
Carter, Roosevelt. I'm trying to go through presidents' names too, like Kennedy. I got nothing. Reagan, like it's got to be way further back than that, though. It's got to be like early 1900s, like a Lyndon Johnson. Oh, wait a second. Maybe Walter Johnson. I don't know what team Walter Johnson played for. Maybe it's like Walter Johnson, somewhat Johnson with the last name. But I thought he played for the Braves. Who the hell is the Johnson with the first name? Dude, I got no clue on this one. I might just there's those mulligans still a thing?
There's no mulligans, but I do like you guys. So I'm going to say, go ahead and why don't you, try backing in from the other direction, from the current shortstop in the AL East.
I don't think that's even helping either.
Yeah, I'm shot on this one. My brain is officially shut down on this.
I think I think we're gonna go Woodrow Wilson Ramos just for the fun of it.
Woodrow Wilson Ramos. I love that answer.
I literally thought of that when you told me how the game works, and I've been trying to find a way to get it in, and it didn't. And...
Oh man.
Empire State of Mind. What did you come up with?
So, first of all, anytime you guys want to write some of these pre and post games for us, that'd be great because Woodrow Wilson Ramos is incredible. That would be great. So immediately I ALE shortstop all-star. It was either Didi Gregorius or Xander Bogaerts. No one, Toronto's got Bichette and he's too young, and the Orioles are awful. So I knew Xander Bogaerts, and I'm like, okay, so the last name's probably Alexander Bogaerts. And then the president one was getting me for a second, and then Eric typed in Grover Cleveland as an old president. So I remember the old Phillies pitcher, Grover Cleveland Alexander. So we checked in with Grover Cleveland Alexander Bogaerts.
Man.
And our correct answer is Grover Cleveland Alexander Bogaerts.
Let me just point out that I knew nothing about this answer. He just asked me to name an old president, and my favorite president is Grover Cleveland. I don't just because of it's a weird name. I don't care.
That's the same reason Grover is my favorite Sesame Street. So
oh wow, this has turned into a butt whooping.
We got to get one of these. These are tough. This is our weakest round. We're gonna bounce back here. We hadn't missed a lot until this.
Question 3. This all-time great portrayed Roger Murdoch on the big screen before going on to have a journeyman wide receiver career in the NFL, stopping off in Houston, New England, and Denver before having his best season in Washington.
To check in.
Empire State of Mind is checked in.
All right. So, all-time great.
Houston, New England, Denver wide receiver with his best season in Washington? What? Who's been a good wide receiver for the Redskins?
Well, yeah, remember, it doesn't have to be now. Like Art Monk?
I thought about Art Monk too, but the Texans weren't a franchise then. Unless they're the Houston Oilers.
Houston Oilers, yeah.
I mean, so, Art Monk makes sense.
I'm sorry. I do have the team names written down. I didn't say them when I did this. I'll since I have them written down, I'll give them to you. It's the Houston Texans.
Oh, it is the Texans.
England Patriots, the Denver Broncos.
Oh, it is the Texans. I don't think that helps us, honestly. I don't think it did. I don't think it helps. He had his best season in Washington and is a legendary wide receiver.
I did not say legendary.
No, the other guy. The first name is
journeyman.
Legendary.
Oh,
first name is legendary.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking, like Terrell Pryor for a second, but his
Andre Johnson is the first Houston Texan wide receiver I think of every single time.
But he is a great. He played his whole career there.
The all-time great is the person who portrayed Roger Murdoch on the big screen.
Levak, you have any idea with that?
Yeah, that's I can see him. It's the old guy. God, this is.
What movie is it? I don't know what movie it is.
Isn't it the one that just came out with the ransom and everything? Or am I wrong? I might be completely off at this point. My brain. This has officially shut my brain down. This thing. This quarter sucks. I mean, it's good.
Christopher Plummer.
Christopher Plummer.
And it's going to be an athlete, by the way.
Oh,
it's always everything's always about athletes on these. So
even in the movie.
So it's an all-time great athlete.
All-time great athlete.
What was the name of the big guy who used to play for the Colts? The big he's been in all those movies. He was in
Too Tall Jones?
No. Not Art Donovan, but it was somebody like that where it was like oh my God, I can see his face. He plays like Mongo in one of the movies there. He used to play for the Colts. I don't know if that's right. Oh man. Dude, I have no clue on this wide receiver. I have no idea.
I think this whole quarter is I feel like the Raiders against the Chiefs in this quarter. I just feel like we were in this thing, and then the Chiefs just threw like 57 points on us in one quarter.
My brain can't work for this. I don't have a good wide receiver in Washington.
I think we have to tip our hat to them on this round and just.
I have no idea who Roger Murdoch is. All right, I don't think we got one here. I don't think we're even close. We ain't got a first name. We're gonna go with Andre Johnson Donovan Sr.
Andre Johnson Donovan Sr.
Yeah.
Empire State of Mind. What did you put down?
Now the right answer.
Yeah, I actually somehow got the receiver before I got to the Roger Murdoch
How in the world did you do that?
because of the teams you listed.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I was like, he definitely went, from those teams and had his best season in Washington. The answer is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Gaffney.
The correct answer is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Gaffney.
Jabbar Gaffney, he's dead.
Oh my God.
Is he?
Jabbar Gaffney's
No.
dead.
If he is, you're breaking news.
I think he's dead.
If he's dead, if he's not dead, you just killed him on this show.
Right. And that's my job. I'm the one who kills people on the show.
Either him or
Caldwell.
Him or Rashae
Caldwell.
Caldwell.
It's Rashae Caldwell. It's Caldwell.
Weren't they teammates
Yes.
in Florida?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But that doesn't make Gabney dead.
Dead by
Just to be
association.
sure, just to be clear here.
So wait. Roger Murdoch is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's character in Bruce Lee's
No,
movie?
in Airplane.
They're playing.
Roger. Over. What's your vector, Victor?
If I wasn't already home, I wouldn't go home tonight after not knowing that.
Question number 4. This Clemson alum won 4 NBA Finals in 10 years while becoming the first black player to be inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame.
Levak, I don't hate our answer. I think this is the best of the 4 we've given.
I think you're close. It is the
Hang on, let me flip this name, though. I don't think
we're going to come up with something different. I think that's the closest. The worst case scenario, I feel like we get cred and they want to use it in the future game.
All right, okay. I think we can go with that.
Okay, Levak and Gaz are checked in. Empire State of Mind, feel free to talk this one out.
So the hockey player, for some reason, Willie O'Ree popped in my head, but it doesn't work with I immediately then went to Grant Fuhr. Grant works. So if you're confident that it's Horace Grant won 4 in 10 years, then I'm good with it.
Oh, yeah. He won 3 with Jordan in the early 90s, and then he won with Shaq and Kobe in 2000 with the Lakers. So
Sounds
that's
good
10
to me.
years. Check it in.
Checking in with Horace Grant Fuhr. And Levak and Gaz, what do we say?
We went with Maurice Cheeks Richard. We're not sure if Cheeks Richard's a real person. We know there's a player in the Hall of Fame named Richard. Rocket Richard, Maurice Cheeks Richard.
They win. That's it. That's the correct answer.
Give me a second. Even if that's not the correct answer, that's the new correct answer.
Right.
Maurice Cheeks Richard.
Cheeks Richard, you know that legendary hockey player.
And thank you for giving us the title for this episode.
Right.
Maurice Cheeks Richard has got to be Eric.
He was
Get
a
on that one.
part-time Mountie. When he wasn't playing hockey, he was a Mountie.
You guys
He
remember?
invented Canadian bacon.
I have a new naming
actually.
consideration for my unborn child. So
And really, that's all that
Remember he
matters.
helped that girl sing the national anthem?
Yeah.
Remember that? Helped the girl sing the anthem.
All right. Well, as close as you were, Maurice Cheeks Richard is not correct, but Horace Grant Fuhr is.
Oh, okay.
And now I'm really, really, really scared to read this next one. All right.
No.
Oh. Challenge accepted.
Because
as,
we're
Maurice
going-
Cheeks Richard would say.
We're going hockey and old school in this one at the same time.
Okay.
Here we go. This Hall of Fame goaltender won 4 Stanley Cups in the original 6 era of the NHL before becoming a collegiate teammate of Charles Barkley and earning his Rifleman nickname for his sharpshooting ability. Matt, you're going to have to put a sounder in before this thing that says, "We apologize on behalf of the Benchwarmers Trivia Podcast for the difficulty of Dan's questions this time around."
And the family of Jabbar Gaffney.
Thoughts and prayers.
I think we're locked in for our answer, Levak.
Do you like that one?
I don't know. I think you said the original 6. It was the goalie, right?
Yeah. That's why I don't think my answer's right. No, I'm just making up names now so I can have something to answer with.
Do that one.
All right. Apparently we're locked in.
I think we're locked in.
Cause so I feel like I feel we found the answer.
I think we finally got this one.
All right, Levak and Gaz is checked in. Empire State of Mind.
I
Put me out of my
got the
misery here.
goalie.
What
I
do we
don't
got?
have anything after that. So the goalie's Terry
Yeah, we're
Sawchuk,
trying.
but after that, I don't know.
Yeah, so college teammate of Barkley is going to be early 80s, Alabama. It's too early for Chuck Person, I think, because he was like late 80s into the early 90s, I think. I'm trying to think of Chucks that played in the NBA. There's not many. It was Chucky Atkins. That's way too early for him.
Chuck Taylor.
Way too late for him.
Charles Cheese. Chuck Cheese.
You know, that is around that time, actually, isn't it?
Charles Maurice Cheeks.
Chucky
I
Cheeks.
say we just go persons. I don't know anybody named Chuck in the NBA other than Charles Barkley, and he's part of the question, so I don't think that's right.
Right. Yeah. We'll check in with Terry Saw Chuck Person.
All right, and Levak and Gaz.
Little of you guys, Pucks, Ferguson, Watson. Boom.
Good old Pucks Ferguson. You remember him?
He was amazing. He didn't wear a mask.
Why didn't I use Pucks Ferguson for the first one instead of Brickashaw? That's what I want to know. I missed an
I think he got
opportunity
created
there.
about 2 beers ago.
Wow. All right. Well, yes, it is Terry Sawchuck Person.
Come on.
What?
Wow.
Chuck Person
Clearly
played,
there's a little home court advantage going on here. A little home cooking.
Yeah. He said Barkley played for Alabama. He played for Auburn. Where the hell did you pull Chuck
Yeah,
Person from?
I got my AASEC school messed up.
We invented a person. We invented 2 people, guys.
More than 2.
Criticize that.
There's a whole
I
family
must
of
admit, I
people.
did not
Listen, I have to explain to my wife why we're naming our child Cheeks. All right, so
I did not think Chuck Person and Jabbar Gaffney.
God rest his soul.
Neither did I.
No one told me there'd be math.
Neither
That's all
did
I'm
I.
saying.
A wise man once said, if you can't be right, be funny. And you guys have nailed that tonight. So
Oh, good.
thank you.
Years of not being right.
After the third quarter, we have a score of Empire State of Mind 430, Levak and Gaz 250.
Oh,
Hmm.
better than I thought, actually.
So he's darkest before the dawn, as
That's right.
Ferguson Watson once said.
That brings us to the fourth quarter, known as Put Your Fours Up. This quarter consists of 5 categorized questions that teams will wager up to 100 points each, not to exceed their current point total.
Do they have to be in increments? Do they have to be 10, 20?
Nope,
do whatever
you can do whatever you want.
Okay.
Your categories tonight are The Dance, The Thunder Rolls, Rodeo, Unanswered Prayers, and Two of a Kind, Working on a Full House.
I'd like to guess the theme, please.
Potpourri.
The theme is potpourri. It's now time for teams to place their wagers. Now that the wagers are in, on to the questions. Question 1 in The Dance. Scoring 407 points in 23 games in his career, who has scored the most points in the NCAA men's basketball tournament?
Ooh, darn it. I was literally going to say Levak. I like your answer.
Nope. Yeah.
Here's what I think it is. Hang on. Here's what I think it is. Yep.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Want to lock it?
Yeah, let's lock that one in.
Okay.
That's a great question.
We're checked.
Levak and Gaz have checked in. Empire State of Mind, talk it out.
what do you got?
I'm just trying to, I think, 407 points in like 20-something games. So you're looking at someone who's scoring around like 18 a game. 20-something games is, you have to think, played all 4 years and got to the tourney every time to play that many tourney games.
What about what's his face from Creighton? Yeah,
Doug McDermott?
he's a 4-year guy.
Yeah, maybe. I was thinking prolific scorers more recently, like Tyler Hansbrough, JJ Redick. Those guys, they played 4 years. Were pretty prolific scorers.
All right, what about older guys?
Any UCLA guys from like the Wooden
Would they've
era.
stuck around? Was that a thing back then?
Well, guys weren't really leaving. I mean, some guys left after like 3 years, but there certainly weren't any like one and dones. I mean, Lou Alcindor. Oh, damn!
It's got to be a 4-year guy. So yeah.
2 questions with him. Right?
What about he went to LSU, old guy. Yeah.
Pistol Pete. I mean, I honestly feel like it could be any of those guys. Hell, this could be Jimmer Fredette, dude.
It could be. No, they didn't do well in the tournament.
That's true.
They did not do well.
Glen Falls own.
That's right.
That's right, Glen Falls, baby.
I brought him, like, I think it was the very first episode we ever did, and Matt Doherty had never heard of him.
Teach me how to gym.
I would say I think maybe it's going to McDermott or Maravich.
I probably like Maravich better. I feel like it's an older guy, just with like the parity in college basketball.
So I mean, if shooting down McDermott, I think Maravich might be the best bet, though.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right, check in with Pete Maravich.
Checking in with Pete Maravich. Levak and Gaz, what did you say?
We were between two names. We thought it was either Glenn Rice or Christian Laettner. I think Glenn Rice has the record for most points in a single tournament. Then we thought later, boy, that Hansbrough guess was really good because I know he won the title in 2009 and the Final Four in 2008, but we still went with Christian Laettner.
Going with Christian Laettner. What you do need to remember about this is that earlier in the tournaments, there were not 64 games.
Right.
Also, you have to remember that freshmen and sophomores rarely played back then. So you did need to go a little bit further in, and the answer is Duke's own Christian Laettner.
Everyone hates Christian Laettner. That's right.
Levak and Gaz, how many points did you wager on that one?
We wagered 100 points.
Empire State of Mind, what did you wager?
We wagered 50, yeah.
50.
After the first question, our scores, Empire State of Mind, 380. Levak and Gaz, 350. Question 2, in the Thunder Rolls, there are 2 active NBA players who played for the Seattle Supersonics, and they played against each other in the 2018 NBA Finals. I'd like you to name both players.
Dan, we're going to check in.
Empire State of Mind has checked in. Levak and Gaz, go ahead and talk it out.
All right. So
Yeah, so right,
you know it's Durant. Durant.
Definitely Durant. Durant was drafted in 2007. I think they flipped to 2009. The tough one is that second one. I'm glad he said active because I just keep like Kyle Korver, I think, is too old. I thought Creighton played Central Michigan against Chris Kaman in like 2008 or 2009, but he's on the team. He's on the Cavs. I don't think Nick Collison was on the Cavs, but it's between one of those two. I can't think of anybody else on the Cavs who might have. Richard Jefferson isn't active. Antoine Jameson isn't active. He's got James Jones. I don't think he's still in the league. And Nick Collison is the only one I keep thinking of. Is there anybody else we're missing on that Cav team who is an impact player? Did he just sit the bench? Juwan Howard was not on that. He was on the Heat team, I think, in that 2010s. I think he sat on the bench. Juwan Howard wasn't on the Cavs in 2018. Dude, I think I'm going to go with Nick Collison.
I'm fine with that.
All right, we're going to go Kevin Durant and Nick Collison.
Kevin Durant and Nick Collison. And how many points did you wager?
We did 70, right? Double check. We did 70.
Yeah, 70 on this one.
Yep.
70. And Empire State of Mind, what was your answer?
He's pointing at me, but this was all Eric. He just threw a bunch of names and I eliminated them, and then he got to it. Obviously, Kevin Durant, and then we're trying to think who was on that Cat team, and then Eric threw out the name Jeff Green, and I knew he played for the Sonics, so we checked in with Kevin Durant and Jeff Green.
Checking with Kevin Durant and Jeff Green for how many points?
50.
All right. The correct answer is Kevin Durant and Jeff Green.
Get out.
Good job, guys.
Wow. Georgetown? Jeff Green?
And to update the score right now, we have Empire State of Mind with 420 and Levak and Gaz with 270. Question 3 in rodeo. On December 3rd, 2019, Mason Saunders won a steer roping competition and took home northward of $25,000 for his effort. That may seem like a lot of money, but considering he signed a deal worth $85 million just 2 weeks earlier, it really was just walking around money. What is Mason Saunders' actual name?
We'd like to check it.
We're locked in.
Check that one in.
Yep.
Levak and Gaz have checked in.
We're nerds.
Empire State of Mind can talk it out.
We can get you Bar Gaffney, but this means nothing to me.
Wait, hold on a second. Get the whistle ready. What?
All I can say is that Levak and Gaz checked this in right away.
He worked for a country radio station. This was his wheelhouse the whole time, and we didn't know it.
And we got it right. Tell him, Dan. And we got it right.
And I'm going to do a before and after with the name.
Woo! You very well
There we
could.
go.
That's awesome.
I mean, I thought Mason Saunders was the name. I was like, ooh, Derek Mason Saunders. But now we got to come up with a different one.
Maybe his name's Flip.
Maybe.
Flip.
Maybe it's
Cheeks. It is. It's Cheeks.
Puck Ferguson. Watch out for Puck Ferguson.
Yeah.
He's sneaky.
Cheeks Saunders.
That's right. Well,
It's Puck Ferguson's
Cheeks.
great grandson, Jim.
Cheeks. Yeah. Rodeo. I got nothing, man.
Luke Perry. He played a guy in a
true.
rodeo
I was
movie.
gonna say, I
That's
think
all I
he's
got.
dead.
All right. Well, rest in peace to Bar Gaffney and Luke Perry.
We can't trust your judgment on dead people.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Pucks Ferguson.
God says Luke Perry's dead, so that means Jason Priestley and Iron Ziering are dead too by association.
That's right.
He lives forever in our hearts.
I think he's still alive.
All right.
He tweeted earlier today. I'm pretty sure he's fine.
Did we check in, by the way?
Sure. I don't know.
No, but
Pick
yes.
one of the 100 things we just said. Whatever the right word was that we said, go ahead.
It's pronounced Cheeks for start.
Cheeks Saunders.
Cheeks Saunders.
Checking in.
Locking in with Cheeks Saunders. Levak and Gaz, why don't you tell me what you say it is?
I believe it is Madison Bumgarner.
And how many did you wager on that?
That was only 10 points.
Only 10 points. And Empire State of Mind, what did you wager?
Thankfully, 0.
All right. Well, our answer is Madison Bumgarner. He was moonlighting as a rodeo cowboy. And his team did not know about this until they found out about it. They were not happy.
I missed that big clue, didn't I? That 85 million. I just figured,
Rodeo's more popular than you realize.
I figured they were getting some money, but I don't know. Maybe like the horse, I don't know, endorsements. I don't know. I got nothing.
Going into the fourth question, our scores are Empire State of Mind 420 and Levak and Gaz 280. Question 4, unanswered prayers. Which North American sports franchise has gone the longest since their last championship in their current city?
All right. I think we're going to lock ours in.
Levak and Gaz have checked in. So Empire State of Mind, feel free to talk this one out.
All right, Eric. So I think right off the jump, we can eliminate NBA franchises.
Yeah.
It's got to. If it's not the Cleveland baseball team, then it has to be a team that last won the championship prior to that in some sport, and that's like they're going on 60 years.
60.
Yeah, absolutely. They're over 50 years. So, I mean, as far as NFL teams go, have the Lions ever won a championship?
No, maybe, probably.
Because it's since their last, so you would think that would eliminate a team that's never won a championship because they wouldn't have a last championship, right? So if the Lions have never won a championship, then that would eliminate them.
Okay.
If they have, it could very well be them.
So it's tricky because I know Ottawa has not, I mean, it's been like 90-something years since they won, but they're not the same team. They left, like, folded and then started back up again.
So that would eliminate.
Does that?
Well, okay, right. So they didn't change cities or anything. They just didn't come back.
And he did say North American city.
That's true. Yeah, He did. Obviously.
The other option would be like San Diego, but then they just left. So does that count? I think I like Ottawa for this.
Okay. I'm fine.
And then again, there's also because like, how many years has it been for the Indians?
The last champion, like either mid 40s or mid 50s. I can't remember, but it's been
70.
It's been at least 50 plus years easily.
So I would say I don't know. I like Ottawa.
If you're saying it's been like 90 years for them,
It has been, but like I said, there's that like weird. I don't know. I say we check in with Ottawa. Just
okay,
shot in the dark.
Yep, let's do it.
Checking in with Ottawa for how many points?
50.
For 50 points, okay. And Levak and Gaz, what did you say?
We went the other way. We went to Cleveland Indians. I believe the year is 1947 for the Indians, too.
So the Cleveland Indians, and what did you wager on that one?
40.
40? Well, the correct answer, having waited 71 years and counting, the Cleveland Indians.
Woo.
Second on that list at 63 years is the Detroit Lions. And third on that list, at 60, are my Minnesota Vikings.
I'm guessing Ottawa didn't count then.
Yeah,
Ottawa was not a franchise that entire time.
that's what I mean. I just thought it was a city. So
After the fourth question, our score is Empire State of Mind, 380. Levak and Gaz, 330. So it's anyone's game coming down to this last question. Question 5, two of a kind working on a full house. Winning his first in 1989 and his most recent in 2018. Which poker player has won the most World Series of Poker bracelets with 13?
Man, Levak, I think we got to lock it in. We both have the same answer.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I see you. You want to go with that?
Yeah, let's lock it in. We both guessed the same person, so.
Okay. All right. We're checking in.
Levak and Gaz have checked in. So Empire State of Mind, talk it out.
All right, Eric. So I like to play poker. I don't really watch people play poker. So, I mean, I've watched a little bit of the World Series of Poker over the years, but not enough to tell you who's won 13 bracelets.
So I only know one poker player, one, because I had a game on my flip phone that I used to play, and it was Phil Hellmuth's poker. So it's the only poker player I know. So I'm going to say we check in with Phil Hellmuth.
That's what we're going with.
Checking in with Phil Hellmuth for how many points?
0.
For 0 points, okay. Levak and Gaz, what did you say?
We also landed on Phil Hellmuth. We were messing around with Moneymaker. Decided to go Hellmuth.
For Phil Hellmuth for how many points?
30 points.
For 30 points. Well, the answer is Phil Hellmuth. The game has come to an end, and here are the final scores. Levak and Gaz finished with 360 points. And our clipboard captains of the game, who are receiving the coveted Ken Dorsey Award, Empire State of Mind with 380 points. Great game, you guys. Great game. Scott and Eric, anything you want to say before we're done tonight?
That third quarter was insane.
Yeah.
It was good, but it was very hard.
I feel like if a sports android hadn't come up with that entire quarter, we might have had a chance.
All I got to say is one team did get all 5 of them. So,
One
Yeah.
team also got none of them.
Right.
yes.
However, I feel like we should get 5 points added to this score retroactively for every one of our names you use in the future.
I think we can sign on to that.
That's not bad.
And if Eric actually names his kid, more.
It's happening.
Oh, that's 100 points right there.
Sorry.
It's already happening.
We will go back in the record books and we will change the score if / when that happens.
I will mail you my Ken Dorsey Award. You guys can have it.
All right. Well, Levak and Gaz, why don't you guys take us out? Let us know anything you want to plug, anything you want to say. The floor is yours.
Go ahead, Tommy Corporate.
Download the free 1045 The Team app on your mobile phone. 1045 The Team search. It's free. We'd appreciate the downloads. Thank you for having us. And rest in peace, Jabbar Gaffney.
Yeah. Godspeed, Pucks, Ferguson, Watson.
Maurice Cheeks Richard. Thank you for having us, guys. Download the
Thanks,
app.
guys. It was a lot of fun.
Follow us on Twitter at the Jeff Levak, at Tom Gaz, TOMGOZZ.
He'll keep doing this. Just kick him off.
Nope, say that again one more time, slower.
TOMGOZZ. Follow us on Twitter, and Levak's at the Jeff Levack, LEVACK.
Excellent, guys. Thanks.
It was a lot of fun, guys. Thanks.
Again, thank you guys for coming on. It was a blast. This was, again, I'll say it again. This was easily my favorite episode that we've done yet. And it's
And he only says that after every episode, so I mean that's high praise.
We just gotta make sure we're on the last one, and then we'll be on the back.
Thanks for listening to the Benchwarmers Trivia Podcast, and until next time, we'll keep the bench warm.
That ball hit high and deep. Stretch! Get on back there. They look up. You can put it on the board. Yes!
Into deep left center for Mitchell, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
That great music you're listening to is by Justin Nozick. Thanks to him for producing that music for us. You've been listening to the Benchwarmers Trivia Podcast. Make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We are at Benchwarmers TP.
I just want to put this out there that Matt Doherty, who's behind the scenes producing this episode, and you can't hear him, has gotten the missing link theme correct.
So it's very old.
Oh,
all right. What's super old?
So it's super old. Poor Matt.
So it's like the oldest.
I didn't hear it from him, so I don't believe you. So.
That makes me feel a lot worse, actually.
All right. So they all own like a piece of Babe Ruth memorabilia.
They all signed the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
They've all had statues toppled this week.
That could be true, actually, for all we know, right?
If there's a Chris Mickey statue, it should be torn down. Just on principle.